This is the greatest shot I've seen. He came down the right side, took off, he 360 and dunked it. And I was like, oh my goodness.
But I seen him walking towards me, and it was kind of like he was walking on air.
Michael Jordan was not just a basketball player. He was a man walking on air. When he took off, time seemed to slow down as he soared above defenders, like gravity had no hold on him. There's a reason they called him his Airness. When Jordan took flight, he was in a class of his own. From breathtaking dunks to acrobatic finishes, Jordan had the ability to make gravity look like it was just fiction. Here are 7 moments Michael Jordan defied gravity and scored. Let's kick things off with one of the most iconic dunks in NBA history. In the 1991 Eastern Conference semifinals, Michael Jordan put Patrick Ewing, the New York Knicks' towering center, on a poster that lives on in highlight reels to this day. Jordan received the ball in the post, dribbled around his defender, and drove baseline. As Ewing rotated over to contest the shot, Jordan elevated and delivered a vicious one-handed dunk right over him. What makes this play even more impressive is the hang time. Jordan didn't just jump over Ewing, he seemed to float for a split second, sizing up his target before slamming it home. While we don't have the exact vertical leap measurement for this play, we know Jordan's max vertical was 46 inches. On this dunk, it sure looks like he was using every bit of that. Somewhere in New York, Ewing is still having nightmares about this dunk. Rumor has it that if you say Jordan 3 times in a mirror, you'll see Ewing flinch. To be fair, Jordan prevented Ewing's legendary career to have a championship in it.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks.
This is the dunk that solidified Jordan's nickname as Air Jordan. During the 1998 Slam Dunk Contest, Jordan went up against Dominique Wilkins in what is widely regarded as one of the best dunk contests of all time. It was a slugfest, 2 different style of dunkers going at it. Dominique was more of a power dunker, shocking NBA fans with his tremendous strength when dunking. For Jordan, it was more of flair and style, the smoothness, and also the unbelievable vertical. For his final dunk, Jordan brought out the big guns. He ran from the opposite end of the court, took off from the free throw line, and threw down a perfect one-handed dunk. Jordan's leap from the free throw line became one of the most iconic images in sport. His ability to glide through the air for what seemed like an eternity was almost superhuman.
That's got to be a 50 ball. He took off just a little inside that free throw line, one hand and double clutch it. Magic Johnson gives him a nice 5 underneath the basket as he got out of the way. Let's watch this one again. This deserves a second look. Michael taking off, the patented tongue comes out. Just in front of that line. Look at this, the double clutch, the reach out.
You heard the shot, but have you heard about MJ's the layup? When that one MJ decided to take the defense by himself, the defense just looked hopeless against Michael. Just look at the finesse, the hang time, the body control. There's only a handful of players who can pull off the same move, and MJ made it look damn easy. Jordan drove into the lane, got met by 3 defenders, but instead of coming down or passing out, he simply hung in the air and spun the ball off the glass while the basketball world watched in awe. The ball kissed the backboard and dropped in, leaving everyone wondering how he managed to stay airborne long enough to finish the play. It just showcased Jordan's unbelievable body control and ability to defy gravity with finesse.
J. Armstrong, right back. The Bulls can go up 14. Jordan past Petrovic. Wow! Oh, yes, yes.
The laws of physics called. They still want an explanation for how Jordan made that shot. This play is pure artistry. In Game 2 of the 1991 NBA Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers, Jordan pulled off one of the most famous layups in basketball history. Driving down the lane, Jordan elevated as if he was going to slam it with his right hand. But as defenders closed in, he switched the ball to his left hand mid-air and gently laid it in off the glass. Just pure masterclass. The switch wasn't just for style points, it was a calculated move to avoid getting blocked. Jordan's hang time on display was incredible. It felt like he could have taken a coffee break before deciding which hand to use. The hang time measured on display was about 1 second, an eternity in basketball terms.
The look away to Livingston. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan.
Maybe that was the time Magic Johnson realized it was not his league anymore. Alonzo Mourning was known as one of the NBA's premier shot blockers, but when he faced off against Jordan, even Zoe couldn't save himself from being posterized. In a 1993 regular season game against the Charlotte Hornets, Jordan drove to the hoop and launched himself directly at Mourning. Despite Zoe's best efforts to contest the shot, Jordan soared right over him and threw down a thunderous dunk. What made this dunk special is the sheer audacity of it. Mourning was an elite defender, but Jordan didn't care. He went straight at him, knowing full well that he could jump high enough and hang long enough to finish the play.
Pippen gets it to Jordan. Michael challenges and slams.
This dunk doesn't get as much attention as some others, but it's still one of the best displays of Jordan's ability to defy gravity. In a regular season game against the Milwaukee Bucks, Jordan attacked the basket, took off from just inside the paint, and just absolutely exploded on Jack Sikma. It felt like the dunk on Space Jam, where Jordan stretched his hands. Jordan contorted and stretched his arms like he was not human. The explosiveness, body control, and of course, the hang time made this one of his most impressive dunks. It's almost like Jordan saw the 6'10" Sikma in the lane and decided, yeah, I can dunk on this guy any day.
Over Cornette.
There's another offensive rebound.
Over Pierce. To Jordan for the monster jam over Sigma. Oh my.
We've saved the most exceptional moment for last, one that didn't involve a monstrous dunk, but was a masterclass in hang time, body control, and clutch performance. In Game 5 of the 1989 Eastern Conference first round against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It would be remembered as the shot that Michael Jordan feared. But there's one underrated thing about this play: Michael Jordan's hang time. Just look at how high Michael Jordan jumped. The double clutch. It was a good defense by Craig Ello. He was right there at MJ's face, but as soon as he jumped, Michael Jordan was way higher, seeming like he was never going to back down, and shot it with the utmost confidence. And not to mention MJ's jump right after too. The celebration? Iconic. MJ was his Airness for a reason.
Gets the ball from Hugh Evans. He looks, he gives to Jordan. Jordan to the circle, puts the shot in the air. Good! The game's over, and the Bulls...
Michael Jordan's ability to hang in the air, defy gravity, and finish plays at the rim made him an unstoppable force. Defenders weren't just dealing with a skilled shooter or a crafty ball handler. They were facing someone who could jump higher, stay in the air longer, and adjust mid-flight like no one else. And yeah, basketball players can fly, especially when you're Michael Jordan. Now it's your turn to share your thoughts. Is MJ the greatest of all time? What's the greatest dunk of MJ's career? Leave your comments below, and as always, thank you for watching.